So I was at the park today, and I've been practicing that feint Messi does with my right foot, of course, but I've been also doing it with my left, but I'm stronger with my right. So it was good news today, and some things I need to work on. Um, there's a couple things as I've tried to crack Messi's dribbling. Some things I'm more confident in, some of them are just more speculative. One of the things I'm more confident on is his hip. So many players might just stick their foot out straight ahead and then do the lunge afterwards and then move to the right. So, in a way, just kind of three steps. You move straight, then turn to the left before moving to the right. So what I find Messi does and what was really effective is, you know, as I as I'm about to hit it, even straight on, I'm turning my hips, but hitting it with my right foot, almost as if I was going to turn and hit the ball in this direction, but I'm still going in that direction. So the defender has to guess at the very last moment if I'm going to complete my turn and move to the left, or if I'm just feinting. So there's two ways I did it. So there's one where I'm coming at the defender and I'm taking 3, 4 touches and I'm constantly turning this way. I found like it's kind of like an Arjen Robin style. So like the defender, they see like, oh, this guy has some flair. I don't know where he's going. So they give you a bunch of space. So it's actually very easy to cut in. Before kind of doing this dribble, I thought Arjen Robin really had a time it right and everything, and he probably does. But against amateurs. They give you all the space. They just let you cut in, like especially if there's a defender there, they just let you cut in, especially if you dribble that way, because they don't want to get too close. The other way is you just do like a straight touch. You don't really turn your hips, but at the very last step when you're close to the defender, then you turn your hips, and as you see in my other videos, you stick your leg out, you turn like shoulder drop before you like move on this direction, and they're close enough so they don't suspect that you're trying to um, bedazzle them, so to speak, and then like they tend to kind of lunge there, which gives you enough space. Now I'm not in the greatest shape right now due to quarantine, but even then, because of my efficient movement, I was able just to blow past players even more fitter than I was. So a couple of things to work on. So as I've been practicing dribbling, is I've just been practicing that turn of the hips before moving to the right with my foot close to the ball for efficient movement. So I still need to perfect it, but for amateur levels or competitive, even like a competitive league, it's good enough. But I've been just practicing knocking the ball there. Now, and I find like after I knock the ball there, I could kind of like give up. After I knock the ball there, it's kind of easier, but I just need to practice, controlling it left and right, maybe doing another lunge or whatever. So another thing was to do the inside cut. So I cut outside 4 or 5 times, and all my opponents saw it. So they were kind of anticipating that. So I tried the inside cut, and it didn't work out too well. So I kind of suspects that like my hips weren't turned, enough. Like again, just amateur way. Like I just go straight, and then in the last moment I try to turn, and then the defender has enough time to read and stick his foot in. So that's one thing I got to work on. So there might be some nuances. So first I got to go to the field, take myself, and then see how Messi does it, and see the little analyze everything frame by frame, and then fine tune my dribble technique.